Hello, my name is Shipley Owens, and I'm here to walk you through every part of how our program is used to support reading and writing instruction using video games and game design. This demo lesson was designed using the Virginia Standards of Learning for Middle Schoolers, Section 8.5. Students will be able to practice identifying, discussing, creating, and evaluating dialogue to determine how the author develops the character in the story. Students will know they are successful when they can explain how the character's speech is connected to the conflict. The lesson focuses on dialogue, specifically analyzing how a writer uses character speech to provide valuable information about the conflict to the audience. All modules in the Level Up Your Literacy program include three key components: a lesson plan, a custom minigame based on a popular entertainment game, and a game design activity. In this example lesson, the students will analyze a variety of texts, including video games, game screenplays, and scripts, to learn about character dialogue. We start with an introduction to dialogue, giving brief examples of games, movies, television, books, and comics, with an emphasis on the characters and how their dialogue progresses the narrative. Next, we move the students on to the transitional webcomic, a key component that provides a cohesive narrative across all modules and lessons. In this example, the conflict is clear from the beginning, and even without context on the beginning of the story, the reader should be able to understand the main goal of the characters. Next, the students work individually on completing the custom video game. For this lesson, we designed Castle Quest, a turn-based strategy game with dialogue-only cutscenes building on the narrative of the webcomic. Students are encouraged to review the dialogue content in groups, specifically how it organically worked into the gameplay. For example, the final scene between the characters and the main villain featured callbacks to the meta-narrative. Additionally, students are asked to discern the conflict of this game, the failed sneak attack and the retrieval of another Power Stone, versus the meta-narrative conflict between all modules, returning to their homeworld. This allows additional callbacks to previous games and lessons and the continued practice of skills learned in additional modules. Upon completing class analysis of the game, the final component of the lesson plan is the custom game design literacy activity, where students design, write, and create a particular component of a game relevant to what they played. For the example lesson, students will learn how to use Celtx, a screenplay writing software used by professionals in movies, television, and video games. After reviewing a few examples from video games and movies, participants are given a prompt to write a game intro cutscene in any genre that they wish. We want to thank you for your interest in the Level Up Your Literacy demo package. Please remember that this content serves as a condensed example of all the core features and concepts behind this program. In 2018 and 2019, we will be developing more games and lesson plans, as well as completing the final metagame wrapper, which will house the full versions of all the content you see here today.